Why do you think your sandwich drops went viral? Like, because all of a sudden he was everywhere. LA Times, the food reviewers, this became a thing. The hipsters started showing up to come get his sandwich. That's a commitment. They're driving an hour plus. Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show. Welcome to Tosh Show. Eddie, are you here?
I'm here, buddy.
Oh.
Right over here.
Oh, my God. I don't like to look up very often.
Uh-huh.
But there you are, in the flesh. Have they finished counting all the votes in the crooked election here in California?
I think so, but I don't know.
You know what I learned in this past election? Here in Malibu, I wasn't allowed to vote for mayor of Los Angeles.
Same in Redondo.
So Redondo isn't Los Angeles County?
We have our own mayor in Redondo Beach, so.
Oh. What other places can't you vote for mayor?
Inglewood.
Inglewood?
Culver City.
Who can vote for mayor?
Yeah, who gets to?
The Palisades, do they get to vote for it?
Yeah, that's L.A.
Okay.
What about North Hollywood, Pete?
Yep.
Did you vote, Pete?
I did.
Were you one of those people that voted for Spencer Pratt?
I did not.
There was a couple people in my neighborhood that said something to me. They were like testing the waters. Like, oh, Spencer Pratt, some of his ideas are, and I just like, oh, fucking shut up.
Shut it
This
down.
guy is it was so embarrassing. So, first of all, no one's heard of Spencer Pratt in the past 15 years.
Yeah.
And then now he's running as a Republican. You know why he said he ran as a Republican?
No.
This did fascinate me. He said it's because when he was doing his reality show back in the day and he was a complete asshole and everyone hated him, he was getting tons and tons of death threats. And so he and his wife Heidi had to have security, and they encouraged them to get handguns for protection. And he realized that, Second Amendment nuts are Republicans. So that's why he became a Republican out of. And I've always discredited people that only vote based off of a single issue that personally affects them, as opposed to caring what is right for everyone.
Right.
I don't. I'm a man. Why do I care about women's rights? Yet, I'm like,
But you do.
Top of the charts for me. Anyway, so he had to get a gun to protect himself. And that's the only reason that he became a Republican. So basically what I'm saying, since he's never had to shoot and kill anyone that was threatening him, that his entire political beliefs were based off of being paranoid for no fucking reason.
Ego.
Idiot. So embarrassing. Oh, can you imagine if he was mayor? We would have never had the Palisades fire. He would have had everything under control. Nothing would have slipped through the cracks with that idiot. I love this political podcast. Hey,
What?
let me change directions for a second here.
All right.
My son, I don't know where he stands politically, but they had an art show at their school.
Okay.
Where they had, and we had to dress kind of fancy for this art show. And I was excited because he wanted to keep it a surprise.
Neat.
What he did. And you go and you look at other people's works, and people had paintings, and a lot of people did ceramics. And I knew that he was doing a sculpture. And some of them more intricate than others, larger in scale. And my son, he's very excited for me to be there. It's in the cafeteria. He's holding my hand. He's pulling me. He's like, let's go. And by the way, hot.
Yes, always.
It's always hot. Ugh. And then there's food out, but kids are touching it. So I'm like, I'm not going to eat any of that. Anyway, he brings me over to his exhibit.
Uh-huh.
And by the way, he also tells me that for $100, I can display it in our house, but we don't get to keep it.
Mm.
He's like renting me out his art.
Like art on loan.
For $100. I said, no fucking way. And that was before I even saw it. He was like negotiating.
So good. I like the move.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he brings me over to the exhibit. You guys don't know what it is, right?
No.
Okay. You haven't seen it?
No.
I brought it here today. It's on loan for free, I'd like to point out. This is the exhibit that my son made for the art show. Now, I don't know if you can tell, it is a toilet. He made a black toilet. There's the flusher. The lid is partially open. I believe there's a squatty potty on the bottom, which he knows very well, even though the founder of Squatty Potty is a pedophile.
Right.
And we should probably get rid of it. But anyway, and if you look into the toilet, there is some yellow discoloration,
wow, nice.
Urine in there.
Realism.
So my son made a toilet.
That's great.
Tiny 2-inch toilet. Yeah.
How'd you get it out of the school?
I'm so proud of him. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And apples, as you know, are nature's laxatives.
There you go.
I'll tell you what we could put in this toilet, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer Pratt's political career.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Goodbye. Here we go. $100 just to rent this toilet for a bit. I thought it was pretty great. When I saw it, I honestly thought I was being pranked by him.
It's good.
You have to prepare yourself to see your kid's artwork.
You don't know, yeah.
Because my face isn't good at hiding stuff.
That
and
is
I was
true.
just like, what in the fuck? But no, that's his. That's his name on the bottom of it. Good for him. And I won't be regifting that. That's for sure. Today's guest, on the other hand, one of the few people, fingers crossed, I hope, has brought me a few gifts. Enjoy. Tosh Show. My guest today is an accomplished chef from the Basque Country who honed his skills in the kitchens of Paris and New York. He knows the most important meal of the day isn't breakfast or dinner, but the one that involves a sandwich. Please welcome the literal salt of the earth, another foreigner I love who moved to Malibu, Sebastien.
Hello.
Sebastien, my first question. I ask every guest, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
No.
Except one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which one? The holy?
The one which is in my home sometimes.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's the one you
You've
believe.
got one in your home?
Yeah.
Where are you from originally, Sebastien?
I'm from the Basque Country, the French part, at the border with Spain. So I'm technically French, as you can hear. My roots are more Spanish. So I'm more into Spanish stuff than French stuff.
And how does that go over? Do your countrymen, do they appreciate that you have turned your back on your homeland?
No, I always felt like a stranger in my own country. That's why I'm a professional stranger now. This is why I left France, because I wanted to be a real stranger. So now I'm a certified stranger.
Do you go back to France a lot or no? No.
Not really, yeah.
What about Spain? Do you go back to Spain?
Yeah, more, yeah, when I can.
How often? Yearly?
No. I've been working. I've been in New York for 10 years. I've been in Cali for like 4 years, and I'm working like a dog.
You moved to America 14 years ago?
Yeah, correct.
Are you a citizen?
Next year.
Look at that, guys.
Next year.
Another one. We got him. Has food always been an important part of your life?
Always. I did the bar in Paris to be a business lawyer, and then I was an actor. I did the Cours Florent, which is a dramatic school in Paris, and I was playing theater in Paris, and it was an accident.
Did you pass the bar?
No, I didn't wake up. I was drunk the night before. I did until the end to please my dad, who wanted me to do that, but I went to Paris to become an actor. I hated like the people around this industry. It was awful. The people are like, I don't like these people.
Right, but now you live in Malibu, California.
Yeah, this is not the same. They're like, this is their it was invented here. So they're leaving the thing in Paris. You go for a random casting and the guy is like, scotch, tape. Hello, no tape, I don't have time. You're doing a stupid commercial and you're talking like if you were Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
No way, So I was like, it's not for me. And then I started to cook for my friends. I mean, I was always cooking for my friends. And my best friend in Paris happened to be from New York. And as an American, she was like, okay, I have a school coming from Tennessee next week. You're giving a full lessons to 25 kids. I was like, 25 kids, a lesson? Yeah, I booked that restaurant and you're going to be the chef for like... And then I started to be in the restaurant business and everything.
And then when you moved to New York, what was the first restaurant that you did there?
I opened my own restaurant, which was Cocotte.
Was that a good idea to do, or was it horrible?
No, I met my wife in Paris 20 years ago. I had a restaurant in Paris.
What was your wife doing in Paris?
She was modeling.
Yeah, she was. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You met a model. Are you proud of that?
No.
Did you date a lot of models before?
No. To be honest with you, the booker was at my bar drunk every night. bringing tons of models.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care about
Wasn't your
models.
thing. Okay.
And she came and voila. And
I always like that. It was like,
and I was like, I don't want to be in this stupid business, which is the restaurant industry in Paris. I think deeply I had an issue with Paris and France in general. So I didn't want to be in the restaurant business. No. And she was traveling to Tokyo, to New York, and I'm like, let's open a restaurant in New York. And she's like, this is not a good idea. You don't know New York. It's a tough city. I was like, I don't care. I love tough. I went to visit her a couple of times. I was like, they're all crazy like me. They're completely crazy. And I identify as a crazy man like them. So I wanted to be a part of this craziness. And we moved. And it was crazy.
Was the business successful?
We moved with no money.
Mm-hmm.
I met my lawyer and she was like, so do you have $700,000? I'm like, no, I don't have like one quarter of this. She's like, and you want to open a restaurant? I'm like, oh no, I'm not buying anything. I'm just renting. She's like, welcome to the US. She's like, you have to pay the contractor. You have to pay this and this. It's a long story. I worked with someone who knew someone. He did the construction for almost nothing. 10 days before the opening, I'm missing $25,000. I asked everyone. So I was in the street asking people, excuse me, do you have $25,000? And they were like, whoa. Even America, in France.
That's a great ask, though. If somebody asked me for $25,000, I might stop and be like, oh, I got to listen to this.
Intrigued.
This is, you've got my attention. And it worked eventually?
I found them. And when I opened a week later, this is Sandy. You remember the hurricane Sandy?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm dead.
That was 6 months after it opened?
6 days.
6 days after it opened?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
So now I'm going to Brooklyn to buy a camping gas to do sausages and bratwurst in the dark. And I'm like, it's a very bad idea. I didn't know New York. It was super not safe. So I opened back a week later and it worked. And 6 months afterwards, I gave back 20% to the two guys.
And you ran the restaurant for 10 years?
Almost, yeah.
And then what made you decide to come out west?
I wanted to come here. It was a little tough at first because my wife had a contract with an agency in New York. And I signed this lease in New York and the restaurant was successful. So it was our bread and butter at some point. But I wanted to come here badly. We were like here every other month to enjoy Tree, and it was our dream. It's like the Basque Country with better vibes.
I mean, I've told this to people before. I grew up. I was born in Germany. I traveled around a lot. I settled in Florida as a young kid. But my only dream was not to get into show business. I just wanted to live in Southern California. That was my dream. I was like, that's where I wanted to be.
This is the absolute, for me, this year was the end of the world. Mm-hmm. It was the very last limit to the world. And somehow the sky is higher here. I have this feeling that there is something happening here, which is for us.
So you get here. This was 21?
It was 21, sorry. Yeah, 21. Yeah. So I was trying to close the business in Manhattan, and it was tough because it was our bread and butter. So shutting down that business was shutting down the revenue stream and everything. And COVID hit. And I was like, yes, it's a good one.
See?
Yeah.
Me and you, the only people that loved COVID. It was just, I was like, oh, good. I can stop.
To be honest with you, I was working on it before moving here. So before I was coming here, I had this idea of doing this brand. I didn't want to be in between four walls anymore. I didn't believe in the restaurant business anymore. I thought like back in the 2015s or what, it was an old business and it was not dynamic enough. So I was like, I need to do a brand which is like much more fun and where like I feel myself being like having fun as well. You know, not just like working and waiting for people to come, what's on the menu. This is not me. And it was like my first try in the business when I did New York, really. But then I wanted to have a brand, like multiple things to do and doing some private, everything.
Your store is in a very cool new area of Malibu. Like you don't really know where it is. You go past a construction store, a hardware store, lumber yard, and then there's these cool old bunkers, and they've converted them into a handful of boutique stores. And I would say, aesthetically, your place is beautiful. It looks like it should be a coffee table book. When you see a photo of it.
It's a Nancy Meyers movie cottage, kind of.
Very much.
Yeah.
And your wife did most of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife is like the creative director.
And in the store, you sell, you've got your salt, of course, and you've got just other home good things. And then you offer your sandwiches 6 days a week. You're a lot like Chick-fil-A. Are you familiar with Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, of course.
They're not open on Sundays either. It's very aggravating.
Yeah, this is the
you
thing.
not being open on Sundays, I'm going to be honest with you, it aggravates me occasionally. But I'm glad you have the day
soon,
off.
couple of weeks.
Oh,
I'm
you-
opening a new spot right across,
You open another spot
Yeah.
right there?
just right across.
For what?
Bakery coffee shop.
God damn it, this is the best news I've ever heard. Let me just say, when you live out here in West Malibu, there's not a lot of options. And I have just always been like, well, why can't there be I want a good sandwich. And there hasn't been. Then you came, and it was literally the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I can eat your sandwich 3 days a week. I also have to set this up. You don't get to pick anything on a sandwich. You just go and you buy the sandwich. There, it's wrapped up for you right at the register, and you leave. Sometimes there's 2 options. A lot of times there's 1. If it's beef, I don't eat beef, but so I'm a no that day. But pork and chicken, I'm all in. The BLT days, the chicken days, I'm in heaven. Am I supposed to know what days what sandwiches are offered? I'm not. It's just up to you.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Let me see how right I am. You make 75 sandwiches a day, and then on the week over 100. What's the deal?
75 to 200.
75 to 200.
Yeah.
And you just base that off of what?
The more I'm getting into the week, the more I increase like the amount of sandwiches, and also it really depends.
Opens up at 11 a.m. The line starts forming. It depends on the day, but usually, 10:45, the line starts forming. People to get the sandwiches. Does your wife let people know when the sandwiches are about to run out and there's still a long line? You make them stand there, and then they get furious at you?
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. Californian people are nice. I would be in New
that's
York, I
not
would
true.
get killed.
We sometimes, I'll send somebody to get me sandwiches, and they'll buy 5 or 6 or 8, whatever. And the looks that people shoot us when you're walking out with 8 sandwiches and you're only 2
Yeah,
people.
I know.
They don't.
No,
they
that's why
don't
I'm
fucking
trying-
like it.
I'm trying to make more, and I'm trying to let people know. Usually what's happening, the line goes, and I still have sandwiches nowadays.
Oh.
It happened to me like 2 times where the line was again another like 40 people, and I had to go out and say, I'm sorry, it's over for today.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not a cool thing to do.
It's just a weird business model, because you think in this day and age where everybody is struggling in business, and like to have one where it's like, no, this is how many sandwiches I made. You're shit out of luck. Oh, you want a sandwich with no mayo? Fuck you. No request, right?
Oh no,
No.
I'm doing the opposite of the what I've done for a long time.
Oh, good for you. It
And,
works.
And even what I took today for you to try, it's 2 maximum to buy.
Oh, you
and-
put a cap on people now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good for you.
The little pastries, the little pastéis de nata, even the product. My mom, when she comes, she's sitting in the store and she's like, you did that to sell and to make money, and people are trying to deal with me. Can I get because everyone knows me now? They're like, can I buy 3 fishes, 3 tin of fish, 3 salt? And I'm like, not really today. I had this guy, he's a neighbor. He came one day and he's like, oh, I'm going to take that. I'm like, you cannot buy this. This is a mussels pate. And he's like, why? I'm like, you have to be a Spaniard. You're not going to like this at all. I refuse to sell it to you. So he made an argument for an hour, and then he bought them all. And he called me and he was like, yeah, this is very good.
And are you happy right now making these sandwiches, or are you going to get frustrated?
I'm super happy. I'm just working a lot.
Are you ready to get other people to do it for you?
This is what's happening right now.
Okay,
This is
because
what's
we can't lose you. The sandwiches are part of my life now. I can't have this go away. All right, Revolve Man. As you probably noticed, you won't catch me wearing the same outfit twice on the show. This doesn't count. All right? What you don't know is that I'm running low on unworn options. So my stylist Carrie is buying on my behalf the best way she knows how at Revolve Man. Get ready, because you're going to see a lot of Revolve Man on this show. I'll be wearing what some might even call styles that look elevated but effortless without being too flashy or obvious. I don't know who said that, but they were a genius. Whether it's a big night out, a wedding, a trip, or you just need something last minute that actually works, Revolve Man always has it. Go to revolve.com/Tosh to shop and use code TOSH for 15% off your order. Free 2-day shipping, easy returns. It just makes everything easier. That's revolve.com/Tosh and use code TOSH for 15% off your entire order. Offer ends soon. Don't sleep on it. Gas, groceries, eating out. Even on the tightest budget, there's no escaping them. But here's what you can control. Getting cash back every single time you fill up, hit the grocery store, or go out to eat with the Upside app. There are over 100,000 participating locations, and they're places where you're going to be anyway, which means cashback opportunities are in the places you already go. If you remember to check the app, opportunities will be everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're already getting rewards. You can stack Upside with your existing credit card and loyalty programs, and then what happens? You wondering? You earn cash back on top of your cash back. Crazy stuff. You're going to stop needing food and fuel anytime soon. So make sure you don't miss the chance to earn cash back on the things you need and love. Upside has given back $1 billion to its users. To find out how much you could earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code TOSH to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas using promo code TOSH. This show is making you money. Wow. My wife hates sandwiches. What do you think of that? Just your first thought of that. Not your sandwiches, hates eating a sandwich. And then, but she eats yours and she goes, well, this isn't a sandwich. I'm like, what do you mean it's not a sandwich? I guess in her head, she's just thinking like cuts of meat, like cold cuts.
I totally respect that.
No, you
my
don't.
sandwich, the bread is imported from Spain. The gluten is like lighter. This is pan de cristal. This is much more interesting. I mean, for me,
The bread is good.
it's just wrapping up the meat and everything. It's not thick. It's not like a nightmare to digest and everything.
How many sandwiches do you make? I've listed 3.
BLT, tuna, pork tenderloin, wood fire steak, wood fire chicken, duck fat roasted chicken.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Just for you. I'm missing one. 8, I think, yeah.
That's good. But you rotate them for no rhyme or reason.
No.
How often do you give me 2 options?
When I'm doing pork, I'm trying to do tuna as well, like a little amount of tuna. If I try to do just tuna one day, people want to kill me. They're like, where is the meat?
And then there's a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. Why gluten-free?
It's a question for my wife. I don't know.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'd love some gluten. But the bakery, now I just got to wait for the bakery. I'll go next door. I'll get the flour that I want. By the way, best gluten-free chocolate chip cookie I've had. Now, again, I'd prefer gluten. That's just me venting, Sebastian. You don't care about that at all. Why do you think your sandwich drops went viral? Like, because all of a sudden he was everywhere. LA Times, the food reviewers, this became a thing. The hipsters started showing up. And to get to his location is not easy. You have to, the majority of LA that cares about the food scene, to come get his sandwich, that's a commitment. They're driving an hour plus.
I had some people from Fresno who are driving, and I'm like, you drove from Fresno?
Yeah, but they probably, I'll be honest with you, Sebastian, they probably had other things to do.
Yeah, but no, some people are, at first when it went crazy. But it was not an overnight thing. It was, when I started 2 years ago, I went viral on Nextdoor. So it was like this. People were coming from Santa Monica and they were like, are you the Nextdoor guy? I was like, what is Nextdoor in the first place? And then from Nextdoor, this kid, she came and she was she started to be an influencer, and she did this video and we shared it together and we had 150,000 views. And then another one came and she was a TikTok influencer. So it grew like this, little by little. So I had like 25 sandwiches, 35, 45, and then it blew up. Now it's.
Yeah, well, you wait till you see the effect I have on you. Oh, it's going to be negative. Ugh. The first time I met you was, you probably don't remember this, but Justin, our French friend, who is a bit crazy as well, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay. His wife's birthday party, and you were making a paella there. Oh, but by the way, is that your specialty? Do you have a specialty?
For some people, I'm the sandwich guy.
Mm-hmm.
Someone introduced me the other day and she was like, oh, this is the sandwich guy. She's like, no, this is paella man.
Paella man.
And sometimes I'm the cheesecake guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a couple of specialties, a couple of things I know to make. And I don't want to have like a broader stuff. You know.
My Spaniard friend who taught my wife to make paella, and he was just insulting her the entire time because she was doing it wrong, and he just couldn't accept it. He also built my house, but the amount of work that goes into it, it's just so much. By the way, you're skipping the big one too. When did your salt become a thing?
Oh, after 10 days in LA. So I started.
Wait, but you didn't do salt in New York?
No. This
guy is like the biggest. Every kitchen I know has to have his salt. His salt is what everyone is like. You have to have it. First of all, what's the ingredient? Is it better than Morton's? You know Morton's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I have to answer to this one?
No.
The main ingredient is Espelette pepper and Espelette chili pepper. Espelette is a little town in the Basque French country. We call it the red gold. This pepper is not Mexican spicy, like there is a little kick to it, but the flavors of it are like insanely good. So I sourced some salt, flaky salt in Spain. I'm trying some organic herbs and spices, and this is the main ingredient. And people are coming to me, this guy the other day, and he's like, my wife eats my salmon now. Thank you very much. and this is what it does.
That's what my wife's salmon is close to unedible. Maybe I can fix it. All right. I know it's good. I'm giving you that it's good. But just because things are good doesn't mean that it becomes popular. How did it become popular so fast?
Two things. We came to LA. From Dubai, we had this broker. It was like, I found some place here. We landed in LAX. We took a cab and we arrived in a random house in West Hollywood, and we started like working on the cheesecake. The cheesecake was not part of the New York thing because we had such a small kitchen. Mm-hmm. The cheesecake is a whole thing. We didn't have the proper recipe, so we started to work on cheesecake and salt. And I gave 10 jars of salt away, and after a week, the cheese store of Beverly Hills is calling me.
The cheese store of Beverly Hills, which by the way makes an amazing sandwich. Yeah. Wonderful place. Yeah. I've always loved them. They bought your salt right away?
They call me and they're like, hey, we had your salt. I don't know how. And they're like, we want to have all your portfolio. I'm in my house in West Hollywood. I'm like, I don't have much salt. I don't have a portfolio. I'm like, I can deliver like a case of 12 if you want. So I made a case of 12 for them. And then the next big step for the salt, I started to do some private parties all around with making paella, wood fire parties and everything. And after 6 months in the hills in LA, I did one in Malibu. And there is this guy coming to me, older guy. He's like, I'm a farmer. Can I grill some corn on your coals? And I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, you know corn? I'm like, in Europe, it's for chicken, sir. He's like, oh. So he's like, he grills his corn and he's like, do you have butter and fine salt? I'm like, no, I'm French, but not French. I have olive oil and my salt, and he tries my salt and he puts it, and he's like, wow, you should sell that at my farm. This guy happens to be Larry Thorne from Bonsall, and we became very good friends that day. And I started to sell it to his farm. And from there, all the people in Malibu were calling me and they were like, I want 10 jars. So I was doing
By the way, your impression of him, perfect. That is how he is.
I started to cook at the farm every Saturday. I was putting it was like, come and cook at the farm, whatever you want. And I was putting my fire on. I was doing burrito over wood fire. And I started with Larry, everything in Malibu. Yeah.
Okay. And wood fire, that's also a trait you enjoy, cooking over wood fire. This
is me. This is wild. This is not a kitchen. This is not neon. The taste is good. The vibe is good. And you don't have to be a great chef. You just put the best ingredient over wood fire and it works.
Settle this. What country makes the best food?
I'd say Spain. Mm-hmm. For me, I'm not sure.
You're wrong. It's Italy.
I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about Italy. Every single American believes like his grandmother was Italian. and it's a big thing, the ravioli and everything, but at the end of the day, I think when you go deep into Spain was not, even in Paris, when I was telling to my friends I'm going to Spain like 25 years ago when I was at the dramatic school, everyone was like, we're going to Italy. We're like, you're a villain, you know? Spain was not the thing, and now everyone is going to Spain and everyone is appreciating And you have so many like different. It's like France. I'm not really into French food. I don't know why. I don't like the bœuf bourguignon.
You ever heard of my story? I told a story about the time I went to Septine.
Oh. How was it?
I mean, I'm not the person. It's not my thing. It's not my
yeah.
thing. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
But it's not my thing the whole way through.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Not my thing.
I know. I think I never had in my life onion soup. Never.
Uh-huh.
And this is not something I want to have. But when you're French in the US, it's people were coming in New York. They were sitting and they were like 2 snails and 2 steak frites. And it was a Basque restaurant. I was like, what do you mean 2 snails?
You don't have snails here.
And this is what people think you are. That's why you have to make sandwiches. Then you're not the French guy, you're the sandwich guy.
How much do your sandwiches cost? Say the number.
20-ish.
They're 20?
20-ish.
I didn't know that. I've never once looked. I just do the Apple Pay, whatever. And then you tip.
Okay,
You say hi to you. I say hi and I get out of there.
I'll tell my staff when you come.
You don't know when I come. I'm in and out. A lot of times I sit in the car and make my wife.
Oh, last time the neighbor tenant, he's like, I love this guy. I'm like, who's this guy? He's like in your line, the guy with the hat. He's like, I love him. I'm looking and I'm like, I don't know anyone here, and it was you.
It was me?
Yeah.
See, I sneak in sometimes. I said hi to you one time just to let you know that I wanted you to be on the show, and you're like, I don't have time for this. I got to make more sandwiches. Get out of my store. I was like, Jesus, what happened to the French accent? You're like, it's fake. One of Jeff Bezos' favorite breakfasts is octopus. You did a private dinner for him. Do you remember what you prepared? Or did you have to sign like an NDA and you're not allowed to talk about it?
I don't know how you know that. It was not for him. He was a guest.
You were just a guest, or he was just a guest?
He was a guest. It was not for him directly. He was a guest.
Mm-hmm.
It's the day I met with Larry Thorne when he grilled the corn.
What a good day.
I'm going to the host and I'm like, can you tell me if Jeff Bezos coming? And she's like, oh, we don't care. They're not foodies. Barbara is a foodie. I'm like, who's Barbara now? Oh, she's coming later. Barbara Streisand. I'm like, Barbara Streisand now.
Oh,
That's great.
Okay, cool. And no, Jeff Bezos came. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know. He came to my grill and he was stealing potatoes. And he's like, great grill. I have this grill made in Utah or whatever. And where did you buy this? And I was like, not on Amazon, but you know.
Uh-huh.
And his wife was like, don't steal potatoes. It was the cool.
You don't let people serve themselves, do you?
Yeah, not from the grill, but I'm just the rule with me is like buffet style or family style. This is never served.
Yes, but paella, you don't let people dig in.
Yeah, I'm trying not because then it's a mess.
You get a little like, and I'm like, I'd like another shrimp,
Yeah.
and you're like, you just move on, buddy.
Yeah.
By the way, celebrities in this town, there's just so many people that care about who they are. You don't recognize who they are.
No one.
Which is
Jeff Bezos. I
well,
knew
sure,
him,
but that's different.
but most of them, I have some DM on Instagram. So first of all, Instagram, I never used a computer in my life, so I don't know how it works. I didn't want to have my mind polluted with a computer thing, so Instagram for me. I have some people, I'm calling my wife, I'm like, this guy just wants a sandwich, he has 3 million followers, and she's like, this guy is one of the most famous musicians, and I don't know any one of them, which is good, I think, because
What about athletes? You know athletes?
Yeah, I've been cooking for a couple of athletes, yeah.
Do you like American sports?
Yeah.
What sports do you like?
Yeah, basketball.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen Blake walk in there, Blake Griffin, and give you some proper love. He's always got his shirt off. I'm like, Blake, put a shirt on. Just because you got a great body doesn't mean you can walk around without a shirt on constantly. It drives me nuts. Makes me look bad. My wife's just drooling at him. I'm like, knock it off. He's got a bad personality, but he doesn't. That's the problem. He's also very nice.
He's a very nice guy.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yeah.
Have you ever ate at any of American fast food sandwich places?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Jimmy John's. You ever had Jimmy John's? No. I vote yes for Jimmy John's. It's yeah. Jersey Mike's. You ever had Jersey Mike's?
No.
No. Subway.
Yeah.
Ugh. Right?
Ugh.
Bleached camel meat. I believe that's
Ugh.
what they serve. Quiznos. Do you know what that is?
No.
They used to they have a conveyor belt that your sandwich would go through, but
Get
they
a little
first
hot sandwich.
dump it in hot liquid and then the meat and then put it on. It was awful. Potbelly. You ever had Potbelly? They've got decent cookies. I'm going to say that about pot. They have a chocolate chip oatmeal. Wawa. You ever been to a Wawa? That is a gas station in the Pennsylvania area, is where it started, I believe. And they make sandwiches that are apparently amazing. Publix, grocery store in Florida, they have popular sandwiches. You ever tried one?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Togo.
No.
Togo's out of business. Blimpie? You ever had Blimpie?
What is that?
It's a sub place in America.
Where is
They're
that?
still open. They have soft bread. Their bread is soft, and they slice their meat in front of you. That's a plus. But Miami subs. Have you ever heard of that? Okay, this is a late night place in Miami. That's where it started. It was like a cool retro nightclub. It stayed open until 4 a.m. Horrible food, disgusting, but the French fries were good. How about the local places here? What do you think of Bay Cities in Santa Monica?
Yeah.
Okay, enough said.
No, yeah, it's good. I think.
It's not what you're doing though.
No. It's good. It's good. Yeah. I'm not judging other. The list of chemicals you just gave me is not interesting for me because I'm not in the chemical business. I'm not. This is not what I'm doing. But I respect like people doing whatever they're doing, and Bay Cities is good. It's not. It's just. I'm not obsessed with sandwiches. It's an accident.
I'm obsessed with it, and I'm so happy that it happened. Tell me some of the stuff that I'm going to experience at your bakery. This couldn't be better. I just love baked goods so much. The amount of joy that you got something here? Oh, man, what is this?
Okay, I'm super happy with this. First of all, at the bakery, I'm not in the business of doing like 2,000 things and you can come anytime. I'm going to do like a couple of things.
Damn it, Sebastien, you have to have hours so that makes sense to me.
I'm going to have drops. For the sandwiches, I'm going to do 2 drops now instead of 1. So you can come at 11 because my staff is like, no one is working in Malibu at 11. No one has a job. So I'm going to do 11 and 1, so people who are working.
You're just now realizing that none of us work?
Yeah, it never came to my mind. But I'm going to do a couple of things, not a lot. I'm going to do the Basque cheesecake by the slice. I'm going to do the cookies. I'm going to do the tarta de Santiago, which is a Spanish almond cake. I'm going to do the gâteau basque, which is the French Basque cake. And I came up with a recipe for this, which is called the pastéis de nata, which is a Portuguese little egg custard. I'm really happy with this. But now I'm in trouble because people are like, some people are like, you're not Portuguese, right? I'm like, do I need a passport to make pastéis de nata?
Don't appropriate other people's culture. Sebastien.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, perfect. It's just perfect. That's amazing. Now you only have 2. But I'm only allowed to take 2. It's weird that you brought 3. All right,
exactly.
I'll share with these guys.
Yes, please.
Do you bake the bread?
It comes from Spain, part baked, and I'm finishing it I'm baking it 10 minutes.
It's the perfect size too. Listen, I'm tooting your horn, but that's what I mean. That's why you're here, because I think it's amazing. And so many times people say like, "Oh, it's the best sandwich in LA," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sure." And then you're like, "Oh, it is. It is the best."
This is an American thing, the best.
I know.
The best.
I know.
It has to be the best.
It doesn't need to be the best. It's delicious. It's wonderful.
It's if you like it, you like it. I'm not trying to do the best sandwich in LA.
But you do have a sign that says the best sandwich in LA.
No, the famous cheesecake.
Oh.
No.
I'm teasing.
Every detail.
I was teasing. I think aesthetically your place is beautiful.
Thank you.
Down to the font.
Wait for the new one.
Why do you need a whole new storefront?
Because I cannot deal with this amount of people. Like it's not gonna get bigger per se, the space, but it's gonna be dedicated to sandwiches and cakes and everything.
Okay, listen. I want you to grow. I want you to be the most
I don't
successful
want to grow
as you want.
like it's not a brick and mortar. This is experiential. The brick and mortar. This is not where you make money but this is something that people have an experience with you. And this is very funny to do. This is why I'm doing that. And also this is the same location. I've been approached to be like different locations in LA. People want to work with me to open. I don't want to open any sandwich shop. I'm not in the sandwich business. I'm selling something from where I'm like here, and I want to stay here experience-wise. But it's funny to make another place which is dedicated to the Basque cheesecake. You cannot imagine the number of people every day coming to have a slice. It's like maybe 50 people a day. And it's pre-order only. That's why when Pete this morning 1 hour, we're discussing for the past 2 months, and he's like 1 hour before the show, he's like, do you mind taking a cheesecake? I'm like, what cheesecake? I don't have a cheesecake like this. It's like the cheesecake thing is like a nightmare because I have to bake the cheesecake and it takes me some time.
Where are you baking your food at?
I have a commercial space where but most of the time I'm cooking outside on the wood fire. But when it comes to oven and stuff like this, I have a dedicated space.
Who's wrapping your sandwiches?
My staff.
Do your staff like you? Are you liked by the people that work with you?
The one who stay, they like me.
I mean, are you a hard? Because I see you seem jovial and happy, but like I'm sure a lot of chefs are crazy monsters.
I'm not a chef.
You're not a chef.
No, I don't like
a lot
this.
of business men are monsters too.
I'm not. I don't have the ego of a chef. I don't want to prove the chef has nothing to do with me. I'm just cooking and I'm doing what I love.
You left all that in New York. You're like the perfect Malibu guy. You guys know I practically live on a farm. Dogs, chickens, pigs, panda. Oh, it's a lot. The problem is they bring bugs. They've been known to attract ants, flies, and spiders. I won't stand for that. And now I can fight the bugs myself with Pest's do-it-yourself pest control. Now, this is genius. Don't use store-bought pesticides. It's diluted and outdated. Pesty sends you the same stuff the pros use, but with the DIY kit, there are no strangers in your house or appointments to make time for. Pesty gets rid of over 100 types of bugs, from spiders and ants to roaches and scorpions. Pesty is kid-friendly and pet-friendly, so you can also treat indoors if you need to. And they ship all over the country with free shipping. Best of all, Pesty offers a 100% bug-free guarantee or your money back. If the bugs don't go away, you get a full refund. Bugs hate to see you coming with Pesty. Go to pesty.com/Tosh for an extra 10% off your order. That's a pestie.com/Tosh for an extra 10% off. How often are you telling your wife, are you saying, how much better is it being here?
She was not okay when we shut down New York and we moved to LA because she was like, are we starting from scratch again?
Mm-hmm.
We struggled a lot when we came to New York, and I was like, we're doing it again. She was like, we're too old. I'm like, we're doing it again. So we maxed out all the credit cards. We were in dire straits when we came in New York. And the first gigs we had saved us. And we made it. So
how old are you?
I'm never displaying my age.
How old?
Huh?
How old are you?
No, I'm never saying.
No, I know. I'm going to ask again.
I'm like,
ask three times.
you know Karl Lagerfeld?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He never said his age. So when he died, people were like, he was 73. Otherwise, like he was 85. And I like this idea. I like this.
Are you older than your wife or younger than your wife?
Yeah, I'm older.
A lot older than your wife?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
How many years have you been married?
2010. So it's going to be 16 years.
And how old were you on your wedding day?
I was 15 years old, younger. There is no age nowadays.
Yeah, there is.
People are reversing.
Nobody's reversing. We're all getting older. Okay, that's the only way it goes. We just get older.
Because you're from Florida.
I'm not fucking from Florida. Hold that over me. It's funny how I actually feel like I'm from Florida, even though I only lived in Florida for 9 years, from like 12 years to 21.
Yeah, but in Florida, it's like dog years.
27 years you've been there.
So I'll let you say anything. That's the thing. That's why I love hanging out with people that are foreign, because when you make fun of me, I'm just like, I don't think he means that. How much more processed is food in America, and how difficult is it to source high quality ingredients when you're here?
I'm importing everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Is the food here way more processed?
No, to be honest with you, American food is better and better. There is some grass-fed beef. The veggies I'm at the Santa Monica Farmers Market every Wednesday morning, and I'm at Larry Thorne Farm all the time. Great products. Now, even if it's organic, is the soil not contaminated with all the shit that goes with this in America? I'm not sure of this. The gluten, no bueno. I'm not a huge fan of the fish from here.
You don't like our fish
From Pacific, I think Pacific is a little hot. So there are a couple of fishes and seafood which are good. I love the fish from the Atlantic Ocean, from the Atlantic Ocean.
Do you like canned fish?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Like from Portugal, all the canned fish and stuff?
From Portugal and from
Spain.
Basque. And this is my meal, my everyday meal, because I'm selling out the sandwiches, so I have to eat some tinned fish every day.
You don't save yourself one sandwich? Do you save sandwiches for anybody?
Not officially.
Uh-huh. So there are people that are on the unofficial list.
No, there are some people who are coming like since day one from Malibu, and they used to send me a text. So now it's complicated. I'm trying to deal with it. There is this woman who came the other day and she's like, can you make a special line for Malibu locals? I'm like, I'm thinking of like the membership fee that goes with it. I'll let you know. And she was like, wow.
Do you know my friend Pierre? I don't know if he doesn't pop into that. He's my only other I have two French friends in Malibu, Pierre and Justin. That's it.
Yeah.
Pierre's a chef.
Oh, Pierre makes horrible food. He puts a hot dog on top of mashed potatoes and calls it a meal. It's just disturbing. Everybody that's on the show gets a gift. I just give you stuff that was laying around my house. That's the joke.
Okay.
It's just old. But maybe you can explain this to me. I just got back from France, by the way. My wife and I went and watched Roland Garros at tennis.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
This is the best thing in France.
It's so wonderful. I love watching tennis.
Oof.
But guess what? I was robbed because I really just wanted to watch my Spaniards play tennis, and Alcaraz was hurt. So I was disappointed. But I went to this one restaurant. This was over in Italy. And they presented me this afterwards. I just want you to explain to me. This was like, they gave me a certificate of its. I'm like, why do I want this? And they presented it to me like it was an honor. Like, oh, this was the number that it was of this time the chef has made this dish. And I'm like, okay, but thank you.
Does he put some gold?
Yeah, they put gold on it. I literally eat gold.
I love it.
Huh? You like that?
It's like the guy, the stupido who was doing that.
Salt Bay.
Salt Bay, yeah.
Let me tell you something about gold, okay? That's nice.
Yeah.
I eat gold.
We're going to hold on to that.
How dare you say that, Super? You want me to hold on to this?
I
I want you to have this. I stayed at La Reserve in Paris.
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Of course.
You don't have this. You don't.
Malibu
You're so
guy.
Judgy, Sebastian.
Predictable.
Sebastian is so judgy.
It's close to
When he goes
Roland Garros.
when he goes to Paris, he's not from Florida anymore. He's from Malibu.
Right. Thank you. But I don't. But they gave me a hat, and I'm like, I'm not going to wear that hat. But I wanted you to have that hat.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So you're. And by the way, real French people stay there. That's not where the tourists stay.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. When I'm on the show, I just wear things, but I don't. It's not actually my wardrobe. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I have to give you some sweaters that I thought seemed French that they had given me on the show. So I'm giving you this sweater.
French from which era?
I don't know. There's stripes. How about this shirt? You tell me that doesn't look like something you'd wear? No, it is. You'd love it. Your wife, when she sees you in this shirt, she's gonna
It's going to be great, yeah.
she's gonna love that.
Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
this.
Put this on the floor, Sebastian.
Bugatti. It's not Bugatti, it's Bugatti.
Don't worry about it. Now I know you're happy with your coffee, okay?
Yeah.
But my friend here in Malibu started his own company, Sunny Day Coffee.
Yeah, I know them.
You know, I just want
Yeah.
this is my pitch. He is a super sweet person and he cares very much about it. It's all organic and everything. Who knows? But I just wanted you to have a bag of his coffee.
Thank you very much. I love it.
And
I love
maybe-
this coffee.
Maybe you I mean, I know you got your own thing, but maybe there's room down the road, one of your other restaurants.
Yes, definitely. Who knows? And they started after me at Larry. That's why it's called Bonzel.
Bonzol?
Yeah, but I started cooking at Larry, and then they came to sell coffee at Larry's.
Okay, here, the last thing I got you. Somebody bought me this. I don't want this. But when you're doing your paellas, and this is an electric tennis racket that zaps bugs
Okay.
and kills bugs.
Now you're talking to me. If there was like a competition, I would be ranked among the best three best fly killers in the world.
Okay, but now you're gonna have so much more fun because you're gonna hear them burn.
They're fun.
When it's loads of fun. But
Also,
John, my wife's cousin, Panda's whatchamacallit, brother. That's what he bought me. I didn't even open it. I'm like, no, I'm regifting this immediately. Okay, that's all I've got for you.
Okay, cool.
You have a bag of stuff here? Yes. Sebastian, what did you bring? Oh man, yours is way fancier.
Okay. So beside the pasta ginata, my salt.
This is it, guys. This is the salt that everyone freaks on. Eddie, you got to do this. You got to make your salmon a little better. What do you, Eddie buys his salmon from Costco. What do you think about that?
Yeah, go with this. We'll forget Costco. This is my wife's line of candle because when we came here, she didn't have any work visa ready, so she started our company, and now she's killing it. We're selling that at the
for
store.
Her. What is it called?
Sol et Dune.
Sol et Dune. It's lovely. Smells good, and the ceramic's
And then you have a
beautiful.
mug when you're done with it. We have
Buy
some
the
tin
wood
fish.
candle. That'll set off a fire alarm in any Airbnb. Trust me, I know.
This is an old.
Oh, we got fish.
Oh yeah, tin fish.
Tin fish, guys. Have you started eating this, Ed?
I've
Fancy
had it, but I
tin
haven't
fish.
started religiously. It's good.
I've been buying. I've now gotten into it. I'm pretending that I'm Spaniard.
This is
Portuguese.
amazing. This is amazing.
Which one's better?
I love the mackerel.
Okay, I'll eat this one. I'll let Eddie try this one.
This is a very old bakery in the Spanish Basque. There is a slightly risk of addiction with this. This is cigarrillos con chocolate. This is insanely good.
Oh, you're doing it. This is what sells in your store, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is olive oil from Spain.
Look how much more stuff he gave me.
Vinegar from Spain.
Oh.
Some picos to snack on.
No, these are no good.
Some tomato jam.
Oh, that's good.
Some garlic.
Oh, look at this garlic.
And the little matches which goes with the candle.
I'll put that with the candle. Basqueria. That's the name of the place. What are you, give me a business card at the end of this? Imagine I don't fucking need a business card.
Put it out there with purpose.
Because they're nice.
What? I mean, what am I supposed to do with it?
Nothing. There is no phone. There is no information on this business card. It's on purpose. Just look the drawings.
It's very pretty. This is it's not for me. I don't like.
So you'll give it to the next.
I give it to this guy.
Yeah.
I give it to him. Eddie will take that home.
This is good. This is
This
picos.
is wonderful. I'll get this off my desk. Hold on. Give me a second.
Please.
Have you ever been to the Cheesecake Factory?
No.
Just curious. They make like 300 different types of cheesecakes there.
Yeah, I'm sure of this.
You'll love it. Would you do a cooking show now?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
All right.
When I was in New York, this guy is coming and I had too much work. I just launched. And my Italian baker at the time, he comes, he's like, there is a production in NBC. They're my friend, you have to go for a new show, the new Iron Chef. So I'm saying no. And when I'm like, yeah, I should do it. Short story long, they flew me to LA and they tell me you can come with your stuff, with your knives and stuff. So I came with my espadrilles and my salt. And the chef next to me were like opening like the hatchet and the knives, and they were like, what did you bring? I'm like, my espadrilles, the little shoes from the Basque Country, and my salt, and they were like this. And then I'm cooking, and this is the new Iron Chef. All the NBC executives are here, and we're supposed to be the 3 best chefs. They casted like 200 chefs, and I don't know why I'm in the final 3 top chef. And they tell us, you have 15 minutes to cook a pork tenderloin with a side which is not a salad. So I'm starting to cook the pork tenderloin, and this is induction burner. It's not working well.
You needed wood.
And it ended up not to cook. It was cooked outside. It was not cooked inside.
Uh-huh.
But it was beautifully done and everything. So even the chefs are coming to me. They're like, wow, this is beautiful and everything. And the NBC, everyone is coming to me, and I'm cutting the pork, and it's raw inside. And I'm like, I'm going to tell you something. In the Basque, the pork, it has to be eaten raw. So I was like, I hope they're not going to die, because now it's a big risk. They were like, it's good. I was like, I'm not sure if it's good. And
The Basque Country eats raw pork. We've all known that. All right, Sebastian. Well, I'll see you soon. As always, thank you for being on the show.
thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. Tosh Show. I want to thank Sebastian for being on the show and giving me free sandwiches for life.
Such a nice guy.
What a gesture. What a gesture. We got some plugs. Patreon.com/Tosh Show. Come on. Be a real fan. My first farewell tour is underway.
Yep.
Make way.
McWay for the king.
ToshShowStore.com. Get your merch. There you go. Hit the music. They love me not. What do you got, Eddie?
This is from Flies FW. Easily a top 10 show. Nailed it.
I'll take that win.
You get it. That's
Okay.
your win.
Easily a top 10 show. You hear that, guys?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Update your resumes.
Yeah.
All right, they love me not. What do you got for they hate me?
Adam Hahn, 2523. Tosh loving St. Louis is the worst thing about him.
No, That's not, if that's the worst thing about me, that means I'm a pretty amazing person.
Pretty good.
And you know that's coming from some Cubs fan.
Right. Trash.
Let's get them, birds. See you next week. Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show.